Cascade High School alum coming up here in just a minute. Andi Cosme, three-sport athlete who was named the Everett Public Schools Male Student Athlete of the Year this year. So Andi will be on the show. We have got...
Weekly continues here on this Monday night. Tom Lafferty along with Steve Willits. Back-to-back Bruins.
Back-to-back Bruins. I'm a little bit jealous. I didn't get a chance to meet this one before. I know, obviously, I do a lot of most of the sideline reporting for you during the fall season. This was actually one of your players of the game, and it just happened to coincide with the night I think I was broadcasting Aqua Sox baseball. So I missed his big game where I think it was the battle for Broadway. I think Andi kind of tore it up. Andi Cosme, the Cascade Bruin three-sport athlete here joining us right now. Andi, first of all, congratulations on your recent graduation.
Thank you.
And congratulations on being named the Everett Public Schools Male Athlete of the Year. Kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it really is. I'm really grateful for that. I feel like I've gone through a lot of stuff throughout my career here, and I'm just forever grateful to be honored and get that.
So let's talk a little bit about your career. How many sports, how many years? So let's start with fall season. Obviously, you're a football player.
Yeah, so I played football for 4 years. I did wrestling my freshman year, and I was going to do it again, but I wanted to focus on football, so I took that time to really focus on that, and then I did track all 4 years, too.
And those two kind of go hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you do track to help football out, and probably vice versa a little bit.
Yeah.
Which sport do you enjoy the most?
Probably football. That's always been a thing growing up, watching it on the TV, and then my dad always playing catch with me. I think that's always, especially been a dream to always make it to the NFL, so that's probably my favorite. And then track, but track's fun, but then you think about it, you're like running for fun, and running for fun's not fun, so...
Well, you had a really good junior year. I know you'd finished 9th in the 100 your junior year, 14th in the 200. That's at state. Mm-hmm. So you had certainly some success. All Wesco, I think, in a number of areas for what offense, defense, special teams. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so give us, well, first of all, let's go back to that Cascade game that I missed. I think you had like a 102-yard pick six and about 3 other touchdowns, right?
Yeah, 3 other touchdowns. I had 2 picks. I had a kick return to start the game, but it got called back because one of my teammates was holding. He wasn't holding, but...
So you don't give him too hard of a time about that? You let him off the hook?
Yeah, I let him off the hook.
So would that be your shining moment of the season, would you say? Or would you have a favorite moment from Cascade?
I think that would be my favorite moment because it's a rivalry game. It's a big thing for our school. And especially after like the games before that, coming into the season, we wanted great things for our team. And I think like we hadn't reached where we wanted to, and everyone was really down on themselves and having a hard time. So just being able to have a rivalry game and just being able to show out like that for my team, for the fans, for my family, it was really important, and I felt really good after the game.
Talk about your GPA. I know you've got a pretty high GPA, too. Where did you graduate with?
It's a 3.5, I believe.
3.5, so school's important to you?
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about balancing the two throughout the course of the season. Obviously, when you're a two-sport athlete, I guess the last few years, but still they go hand in hand. So talk a little bit about organizing your time and finding a way to get both done.
Yeah, so I did running start. I did a part-time running start. So with that, I did it all online. So I would make sure I'd wake up at like 7 to 8 in the morning before I'd actually have to go to school, get all my running start work done at the beginning of the week so I wouldn't have to worry about it later. So I'd have all those days off. And then I had 3 classes at the school, so those were pretty like easy and a breeze. So it was really waking up earlier than I usually do to get my running start stuff and school stuff done, so I just have my day of just sports.
Now, is school important to the family, too? Is that something, okay?
Yeah.
So is that something mom and dad did early with you, making sure that, okay, let's get school in order first, too?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Central Washington University. You're going to go play football there, correct?
Yeah.
What was it about the Wildcat? He's got his Wildcat sweatshirt on, too, by the way.
Go Cats.
Go Cats.
I think it was just based off the visit when I went there. They were super welcoming, and I love the campus. Not really the weather yet, but I love the campus. But the coaches were super welcoming, and they really felt like they truly wanted me there, as not just as the athlete I am, but as the person I am. So that really like enticed me to come there. So yeah. Anybody
else that you know that's going there? I mean,
I'm dorming with the quarterback from Lake Stevens, Colton.
Oh, really? Colton Matson. Okay,
we've
had him on the show a handful of times.
And then I know his name's Colton Patson. He goes to Enumclaw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know him too.
So now, did they just
Connor Aney, right? Too.
Oh yeah, and Connor Aney.
Connor Aney's going there too.
He's in the same building as me too.
So now, did you and Colton actually plan to be teamed up together, or did they just kind of put you together?
We planned to be together.
So he's been somebody you've known for a while now.
Probably this year I really met him based off just because we were playing him. So yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, was there friendly rivalry? I mean, obviously when it's Lake Stevens.
Yeah. I mean, going into the game, everyone thinks it's Lake Stevens. You got to perform some miracle to win the game, and then next thing you know, we're down by like 40-something points, and you're like, damn. But Colton's really cool. So like after the game, me and him were talking, and then that's our friendship really built from there.
And what's the plan at this point? Offense, defense, special teams? They talk to you about it?
So yeah, I'm gonna be playing receiver, and then probably some special teams, and he'll be playing quarterback. Yeah.
And what would you like to major in?
Business administration, but I want to follow after my dad because he's a financial advisor. So I plan to do that, or if not that, I want to own a business. I want to open like some food store or something.
Absolutely. You and Sadie can work together.
She can make some cakes.
She bakes the cakes. You sell them, right?
Yeah.
I like that idea. Tell us a little bit about graduation the other day. What was Saturday like for you?
Saturday, it was crazy because I remember in the morning we had a like senior breakfast and just being together with all my friends and just watching all these old clips and memories of us is just crazy to think about. And then the moment of graduation too, and then also getting announced as the Hall of Fame from my class. It's just crazy because you never think this day would come, but then it just comes out of nowhere, and it's really crazy to think about.
And I asked you a little bit about it at the very beginning, but let's go back there for a second. The Everett Public Schools Award for Male Athlete of the Year. You don't know when you show up that night you're going to get that award.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, so what was that like to hear your name called?
That was even scarier because it had already been a long day, and I was just sitting there, and I was just really scared when they started talking about it too. And just being called was one of the like greatest feelings I've had in like recent times because I just feel like at times my hard work doesn't always pay off because I feel like a lot of athletes nowadays have this idea of they have to be perfect and they have to achieve such like high standards. And I think I've had that throughout my past 4 years. And just being able to finally like feel like I reached where I wanted to be and like know that all my hard work has actually paid off is truly like a great feeling.
Does that give you extra motivation going into the summer, knowing that school is done this year and high school is done, but something much bigger is coming now?
Yeah, that's I'm really excited for that, knowing that like God has a plan for me and that throughout all these years that God has had all these events happen to me, the ups and downs, and knowing that there's a bigger plan ahead of me in my life, and knowing that I get to play college football. Like that's just crazy to think about, but that's really exciting for me.
So what does the summer look like for you?
So today was our first day of conditioning. So they gave us a conditioning weightlifting packet. Mm-hmm. So I had to wake up at 5 a.m. today, and I started that. I wake up 5 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and then also have lifts on the other days at 7. So they already got us getting into that routine so we can prepare ourselves for when we do get there on August, I think 2nd or 4th, that we'll be able to just get into the habit already.
So does Coach Rue open the gym for you at Cascade? I mean, are you going over there? Where are you doing all this lifting?
I go to the Jackson Field, so I'm pretty close to that. So I wake up, just drive there real quick, and then get my workout done.
You go in there first thing in the morning then. So how easy is that? I mean, I think most people when they graduate from high school, the first couple days, I'm going to sleep until 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. You're up and out of them.
Yeah, I had 5 alarms this morning. I woke up on the 5th alarm. When I got there, I was really tired, but good thing I had my headphones, so I was able to listen to some music while I was doing my workout.
Tom, I can't even make fun of him. I actually slept more than 5 sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Not true story. One thing you and I talked about before you went on the air, too, I know church is something that's very important and near and dear to you.
Yeah, I think relationship with God's the center of my life, and just having that focus and the faith that everything's happening for a reason in my life. I feel like I've been through a lot of ups and downs in my life, and at times there's been moments, and especially like as an athlete, where I think like, is this really what I want to do now? Do I want to keep playing sports? But just knowing that in the back of my mind, that faith that God has a plan for me, that's really pushed me throughout my days, through every moment in my life. Like getting up at 5 a.m., I don't think I would do that on my own unless I know that God has a plan for me to get up at 5 a.m., that He has a future for me. So that's really what pushes me every day.
Have you taken the time over the last 48 hours to kind of start to reflect back on Cascade at this point? Obviously, we're 2 days removed from your graduation. Have you kind of started thinking about the path and just maybe who are some of the people that have played prominent roles in your life have been in?
Yeah, I've done. Especially, I think mostly it was my coaches, and especially the group of friends that I had. There's like 14 of us, but they've all played sports without me through all 4 years, and they've always pushed me, and they've done Bible studies with me. I think a relationship with anyone, with God at the center of the relationship, always drives me and those people to continue going further. And just the memories I've had with them has just been really special. So, yeah.
Who are some of the people at the school that maybe you want to give a shout out to?
I'll try to go through all of them real quick. Devon Nelson, Dayron Rainey, Marcel Alexander, Wen Zhang, Edison Ho, Jonah Fan, AJ Marquez, Gabe Doolin. There's so many. So many.
How about coaches and teachers maybe first?
First, Coach C, because we had him to start off the year. He didn't finish with me through my senior year, but I would like to thank Coach C because he really developed
me. Still teaches there, too,
he's still teaching there. He still talks to me all the time. Coach Rue, who's the current head coach, he's really pushed me and continued to guide me. And then Coach K, he's one of the coaches, too. I did ETA with him, a club 7-on-7 team, and he's really pushed me. And then I would thank Miss Percival. She's not a coach, but she's one of my teachers, and she's always been there for me, continue to guide me when I was down in class, sitting in the corner with my headphones real sad because I lost a game or something. She's always been there to help me, too. So, yeah.
Well, it sounds like you've had a fantastic 4 years, and again, a lot of great accomplishments, both on the field and off the field, and just a very impressive young man to talk to here. So I appreciate you coming in today.
Yeah, of course.
And we wish you all the best. I'm sure, like I said, we got a lot of folks that will be following at Central, and we just added one more to the list. So we're wishing you the best over in Ellensburg, and hopefully some big things to come for the Wildcats.
Thank you. Go Cats.
There we go.
There you go. Andi Cosme from Cascade. Let's keep going. What are we doing next?